Hey, I'm Jess. I'm a full-time YouTuber, and about 4 months ago, I moved into this one-bedroom flat, and it's the first one that I've lived in by myself ever. I live in East London. I pay £1,500 a month in rent, and this place came unfurnished. So here's what the place looked like as I moved in. I've been slowly decorating it as I find things that I like, so let me show you what I've done so far. Let's start with the living room slash kitchen slash dining room. Okay, the focal point I think is my nice big blue velvet couch, which I got from this place in East London, and I hesitate to share this with the world because it feels like it's a bit of a gem, but it's this place called Lofties where they get furniture from high street brands that were like either a little bit damaged and had to be returned or are ex-display pieces, and they sell them for cheaper than you would get them from the place. So this is actually a made.com sofa, and I got it for like £400 cheaper than it would be if I got it from made.com, and I got free delivery. So I love this. And for me, I had to have a sofa bed because eventually when people start visiting again, I needed a place to sleep because I put the international visitors into my bed and then I sleep on the sofa bed, and I needed a good one because I would like to sleep when people are here. And I love this too. Oh, it's got storage. Don't look in there. But in small flats in London, you have to have storage like anywhere that you could possibly find it. As I mentioned, this place was unfurnished and I didn't really have any furniture. So I ended up getting a lot of stuff off of Facebook Marketplace, which is like the best thing because you get something for way cheaper than if you just bought it at the shop, and you get to save something from going to landfill. It's like much better for the environment. So a lot of the stuff in here actually is secondhand. One of these pieces is this coffee table, which I got from somebody. I had to like rush and go get it to beat someone else to get it. And I painted it white. And I just feel like it kind of like works for now in this little spot, and I like to eat on the floor sometimes, so it works for that. I actually like the stuff that's on here. This plant, it was a gift from my friend Carolina. She's been in a bunch of my videos, you'll have seen her. She actually made this pot and she knew my living room was gonna be blue, so she made that. And then she gave me this plant, which apparently is very difficult to keep alive. I've done it for 3 months though, so feeling pretty proud. And then under here is my friend Taylor, who again, you've seen her on the channel. This is her book, her coffee table book that she made. I have a collection of books of things that were written by my friends, which I'm very proud of. It's like my humble brag, so I'll go through those at some point. So this TV stand, I actually hate it. I got this new from Dunelm and it took me 6 hours to put together by myself. So that's part one of why I hate it. But then also, I actually don't like how the wood came out. I thought it was gonna be a bit lighter and I feel like it's just too much wood. So I'm actually trying to sell this piece. If anybody wants it, I'll give you a good deal. So I'm trying to do more plants. I have kind of a few now, and I love this pot. This is actually from one of the shops on Columbia Road. It just matched like the colors perfectly with this aesthetic that I wanted to go for. I haven't actually talked through what the inspiration for this room was. You'll notice there's a lot of blues and a lot of greens, and that comes from their photographer, Slim Aarons. I watched a documentary about his photography back during lockdown, and I just love all of the colors. It was back in like the 60s and 70s. He took beautiful, glamorous photos of beautiful, glamorous people, often by pools and in Italy and things like that. So that kind of is reflected in this room. Speaking of plants, I still need to name this one, but this guy I got at a shop called The Plant Warehouse in East London, and I actually carried this all the way home with me, and it was, I'm not kidding you, like the windiest day of the year. I made it home. Now I'm very proud of it. I think I've overwatered it a little bit though, because it's got some leaves that aren't looking great, but I think it makes this corner look very nice. So based off of that, the Slim Aarons inspiration, I was trying to find some like really nice prints to put up here as a gallery-esque-ish wall. But instead I actually pulled a bunch of photographs that I've taken on my travels and made them big and put them up instead that had blues and greens in it. These two are both from Sri Lanka. That was on safari. That one's in Uluwatu, I think. This one I took in Gaul in Sri Lanka. This one was in Croatia. That was in Dubrovnik, I think. And then this was also in Gaul in Sri Lanka, and that was also in Croatia on one of the islands. Like, I've taken all these pictures on my travels, but not actually done very much with them. So now I can look at them on my wall. So this shelf is one of these like temporary things, but I got it off Facebook Marketplace for, I think I paid like 20 pounds for it. And I had to shove it into the back of a black taxi. It was this like weird brown color, and I painted it, and it's a terrible paint job, so don't look too closely. But I'm using it for the moment as my bar area, which could use a few more spirits, but we're getting there, and glassware, and then holds some of my books. This is my friend Elle's book. This is my friend Hannah Witten's book. This is my friend Tom's book. This is my friend Amy's book. This is like actually the biggest flex. This is my favorite thing when people come over and be like, oh yeah, my bookshelf is just filled with my friends' books. And is that cool? I don't know if it is. Classic London apartment. Every little nook is something completely different that you just have to shove together and make work. So this is my desk. And when I moved into this place and I ended up getting this desk, it took forever to get it. I put it together and I set up my screen. It just felt so nice because this is the first time that I've ever had a dedicated desk in the place that I live that actually has room for my things and a keyboard and a screen. So it just felt so nice. You'll notice over here my another humble brag. This is just gonna be an interesting video of humble brags. Maybe they're not so humble though. My 100,000 subscriber plaque that YouTube sends you when you reach 100,000 subscribers on your channel. So always keep that next to me while I'm working to remind me that things are good, I guess. This table I bought just like secondhand for not that much money, but it was a really dark color and it was like had all stains on it. So I also painted this white, and that took forever. That was like a really big project. It took me a very long time. But I think it came out okay, and it does the job for the moment. And these chairs are also Facebook Marketplace. That was a really good find. Again, shove them into a taxi. And this, I don't know what this is, and it doesn't really match the color scheme, but I found it at just like a car boot sale in Stoke Newington, which a car boot sale is basically like people have their cars, the back of their cars open, and they just sell a bunch of random stuff. But this really nice woman was selling this, and I just really liked how it looked, so I bought it. And then I got these reeds from Brixton Market and popped them in there. And another Facebook Marketplace find is this mirror, which I actually lugged on the bus home. My friend John helped me put it up. Shout out to John. Clearly this is the kitchen, not massive and not tons of storage, but for little old me, it does the job. I really love lemons. Like, anything lemon to me is so good, whether it's like lemon cake or a lemon cocktail or pasta with some kind of lemon in it. So I saw these prints on, I think they're all from Etsy, and I just thought it'd be cute to like their little kitchen lemon theme. So I put those up. Those are really difficult to put up actually, so don't touch them because they probably will fall. I have woken up in the middle of the night many times to one of them having fallen off. So this is the first time I've had to like buy my own kettle and toaster. So I wanted to get like nice matching ones, and these, they kind of look like the DeLonghi really nice ones, but they're not, they're just Russell Hobbs. And when I moved in, I really wanted to make more coffee. So I got this like Bialetti, which is how the like classic way to make Italian coffee. And I only used it twice. I used it this morning actually, and the coffee didn't come out that good because I don't really know what measurements I'm supposed to be doing. And like, I don't know. I am so lucky that I have, well, a washer. It's not a dryer, but that's fine. Washer right here. And then also a dishwasher. Oh, for quite a few months during the last lockdown, I was living in a place that did not have a dishwasher. And so I moved into this flat, and to this day, 4 months in, I'm still so thankful that I can just shove all my stuff into the dishwasher and turn it on, and then I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to clean every piece. It's so nice. I do have a couple of cookbooks here, and I have a bunch more of them. They're just tucked away. They didn't match the aesthetic over here, so they can't be out. But I kind of have a love-hate relationship with cooking. I do like to cook for other people, but otherwise I also, I mean, obviously I like to go out to eat a lot. Like, that's my favorite thing to do. Oh, I have to show this tea towel. This is my pride and joy. I got this tea towel from this shop that used to be in London called We Built a City, and I got it when, oh, it's so dirty, sorry. I got it when Harry and Meghan were getting married, and I just think it's funny. Look at them, smiling, so young, so naive. Little did they know what was to come, and they would eventually be exiled from the family. But yeah, now I'll clean my dishes with this. So that concludes the tour of the kitchen slash dining room slash living room slash office. So let's move on to the bedroom. Welcome to the bedroom. My inspiration for the design of this was I wanted more like black and white and also a little bit more glamorous, I guess. And I ended up using some pieces I already had, so I kind of just went off of that. This bed, I put the bed frame together all by myself, and it was really heavy, so I was very proud of that. I got one of those Eve mattresses, so I unrolled that, popped it on, and here we are. I like built pretty much everything in this flat. I'm very excited. It's done. These prints up here I ordered from a seller on Etsy, and there's actually 3 of them in the set, but I think 2 fits a bit better. I actually only put these up yesterday. My friends Roma and Taylor had to come over and give me a lot of assistance. It was very difficult to measure and make everything even, and if you look really closely, there's about 6 holes above those frames that need to be filled. So yeah, don't look closely. Over here, so I got this vanity. This is an IKEA vanity, and I got it from somebody off Facebook Marketplace. They even delivered it for me, so that was really lovely. Now, and it hides like all my makeup and a few other bits and pieces, and I have my little jewelry box on top as well, and my plant with a dead leaf, so sad. This plant actually was a gift from, again, my friend Taylor. The plant she gave me like an offcut for my birthday last year. So it's just about a year ago that she gave this to me, and it's grown so much. And she also made this little, I'm not sure what it's called, macrame thing? Yeah, macrame. So I could hang it from the curtain rod. So if we go over this way, another piece that I put together myself, I got this off Facebook Marketplace, but it was brand new because IKEA had accidentally sent the sellers 2 of these instead of just 1. So they sold the brand new one. Only took me like an hour to put it together, maybe like 2 hours. It was 2 hours, and I think it fits in pretty well. I already had this mirror. This is also IKEA, and I had this cute lamp.
I'm pretty sure people will ask you where your lamp is coming from.
Oh yeah. Oh God,
like
I don't.
It's unusual.
Is it really? Yeah, I guess it is. I don't know where this lamp is from, actually. I got it secondhand. If you figure out where it's from, put it in the comments, and then everyone can hop on board, I guess. So this candle, so this is from a company that is based in London, and I discovered them last year during lockdown. Freaking love how this candle smells. It's called Batch 1, and this is like coconut and lime. It just smells so good. So I've bought multiple candles from them so far. If you're in the UK, I highly recommend. I've never actually like owned proper speakers before, and I'm not really like a big electronics person. I don't really geek out on stuff like that. But Google last year sent me 2 Google Home speakers. Oh my God, such a game changer. Like I just wake up in the morning and I put music on. I can say like, okay, Google, good morning.
Hi there, it's 3:59 p.m.
And then I have it where it starts playing Ariana Grande when I wake up. And then this lavender, Letitia, who's behind the camera, she just brought this for me today. It smells so nice. I love it. That's basically it. I have quite a big closet here, which closets in London in small 1-bedrooms are like really hard to come by. So very, very thankful for this. And then last but not least is the bathroom, which I feel like is a little uneventful, but it's quite nice. I do actually like it. I think the main thing is, depending on where you're from, this might not be like standard in your bathrooms, but in the UK, I would say probably a large majority of bathrooms have one of these towel rails, and they're quite nice in the winter when your towels take a really long time to dry. And also you can put your towel on so that when you get out of the shower, it's nice and warm, and that's quite nice. But otherwise, it's just a hand towel holder for me. I bought these 3 prints from some random website, can't really remember, with the frames, and I was gonna hang them on the wall here, but I actually quite like them with the downlighting here. I think they look kind of cool and quite sexy. And these are so much storage, like, oh, so much storage, so great. That's the bathroom. There's a tub. I don't ever take baths, so I don't really care. And I have a shower curtain, which I wish I had a glass instead of a shower curtain, but it's fine. It is what it is. We have to make compromises, so yeah. One of my favorite parts about this apartment is the little balcony, but I can't show you. Scary people will be able to figure out where I live. And I really like living here. I'd really like to not have to move anytime soon because people have figured out where I live. But you'll just have to believe me that I enjoy my morning tea out on the balcony, and it's very nice when the weather's nice. Thanks for visiting my little 1-bedroom place in East London. If you want to see other videos where you get tours of London flats, including one that is like £7 million worth, then click one of the boxes that's popping up here to watch one of these videos next. And I'll see you in the next video. I swear I leveled it the other day.
And tomorrow, it will be
Okay, well
partly
this is,
cloudy.
I forgot this is the
Have a
whole
nice
thing.
day.
Yeah, I think that's it.